Are Waterford going to capture their second All-Ireland Under-21 title? An hour to tell, and we're just looking at any positional changes. Waterford out in the middle of the field.
Looks
there.
like Shane Bennett is out midfield. That's a significant change before we start from the full forward line.
Shane Bennett has gone out with Mark O'Brien. Ball is in and the All-Ireland is underway. Very slippy conditions here in Semple Stadium, and it's a case of getting the ball into your hand as quickly as possible. Ball out to Kevin McHugo. Loses that ball. Well won by Waterford there and driven up the field by Bennett. Down into the corner goes, gets the older brother, gets the ball across to Patrick there. Well intercepted by the Galway defence, who are very sharp to it there. Darragh Dunno comes away, leaves it for Declan Cronin. Cronin goes long, down into the right hand corner. Thurles Sarsfield's corner, covering crosses Austin Gleeson. Can he get a hand in it? In behind him is the man from Clonee, Hahessy. Opens the shoulder, sends it long, dropping aside to 45. Ball breaks, good chance here for Foran. The Portlaw man is in on 20. What's on here from? Takes his shot. It's a goal! Long ball from Hahessy, onto Foran, back of the net, direct hurling, and the big man from Portlaw rattles the net on the Collinan end. The ideal start for Waterford, and Foran is the man to deliver for.
Yeah, what a start, and I thought he was after overplaying it. I thought he was going to get caught. I thought he was going to get hooked as he threw it up, but a great finish. Took that ball from the 45 right in. Someone should have come to meet him from Galway. Didn't. Great goal, great start.
Good long ball by Hahessy, and Foran did the rest. His dad Darragh, I'm sure, and mum man are in the stand. I'm sure they're dancing around with joy at the moment. From the puck out, ball one, Prunty for Abbey's side. Tries to get the ball away, out over the line. Notice where the ball just skids off the surface there. You have to be very, very careful in these slippery conditions. But what a start, Fergal. Inside a minute, we get the opening goal.
Yeah, ideal start. You couldn't ask for better. And for a player like TG4, that there was confidence a world of good. So ideal start, just need to kick it on from here.
Line ball to Galway. The underdogs, 7-1 on, a dangerous scenario for any team having to handle. Seán Powell and Paul Flynn have done everything they can to keep the lads grounded. Line ball taken by Declan Cronin, dropping aside a 45. That's the Waterford 45. Seán Powell's first to signal there. It's going to be a line ball for Waterford outside the 45. I'm sure Austin Gleeson's coming across to take it. What a year this young man has had. Of course, a minor medal there 3 years ago, but really this year he's blossomed both with the under-21s and particularly with the seniors. His displays against Kilkenny on both occasions and throughout this under-21 championships has been superb. Big tall athlete, but a very, very grounded athlete indeed. Line ball by the Mount Simon, sends it in around the corner. Can Waterford get possession? Bat it down 30 metres out from the Waterford goal, covering across Shane Cooney, part of the great Cooney family there, younger brother of Conor Cooney. He is foul. It's going to be free out for the men from Galway there. Good line ball, but the high ball really, the defence just batted it down, and in the end it's going to be free out relief for Galway.
Interesting one just to note, Kieran, is that Conor Whelan, which is their danger man, they're trying to isolate him in on the 14 on his own. They're trying to pull out Darragh Lyons out the field and leave space for him to work in.
Toohey, the minor goalie of 3 years ago, sends it long, drops aside to 45. Who's first reacted? That's the Waterford 45. Galway man loses his hurley there, Linnane, but can he get his hand on? In the end, there's a foul by the Waterford defence there. I think it was young Shane Bennett tracking back inside the 45. It's going to be free in. It should be literally a tap over for Brian Molloy. He was deadly accurate against Dublin, and he's a man, no matter where you foul within the 65, he'll put it over.
Yeah, and he's all action. He won that free himself, but that's going to be an interesting one as well, because Austin Gleeson already seems to be sitting back as he did against Tippin in the Munster final. It worked really well there. Brian Molloy seems to be out the field, maybe getting a little bit more space. So it's just going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because Brian Molloy is going to be one of the players they're going to be looking to pick out, and if he gets the ball, he will do damage.
Captain of the team, of course, member of the senior panel, very much part of Micheál O'Donoghue's panel as he sends it over the bar. Makes no mistake, first point for the Galway men, and Molloy sends it over the bar.
Yeah, tap over point. It was less than 45 metres out, straight in front of the goals, and for a free taker visibility, that's bread and butter.
3.5 minutes gone, 1 goal, 1 point. That goal coming less than 50 seconds, just under a minute, by DJ4 and the Portlaw man. Rattles the back of the net. Waterford up today had got their goals of 9. Now they've got 10 goals in the championship, but a goal in an All-Ireland final inside the first minute. The ideal start, but definitely this Galway team are a big physical team. They're here for the challenge, they're up for the challenge, but so are the Waterford boys.
They're changing the Galway goalkeeper, he's wearing white, so in fairness it was a bit confusing. He came out for a ball and it was a little bit confusing at times, so he's got to put on a different colour jersey. Makes sense.
Yeah, Tech's gone in there, the backroom team, the kit manager, the equipment manager, he's been part and parcel of that team. He's gone in, but makes sense, but it was one should have been caught before now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So puck out to Waterford, down now right. Play resumes. 4.5 minutes gone. You're listening to a Bus Air and Big Match Live. It's the All-Ireland Under-21 final. 1 goal, 1 point. 4.5 minutes batted down by the big man Devine. Pulled on first time by the very great man Mark O'Brien. Ball gone inside. Good chance aside for the Ballyduff man. Mikey Kearney. That was a hard tackle in there by Conor Jennings, the corner back there. Came in hard and dispossessed the Ballyduff man. Back it goes to Seán Loftus, the minor star of last year. He was the captain last year of the minors that won the All-Ireland. He sends it long down into the corner go. Thomas Monaghan, a minor again of last year, sends the ball in teasingly, looking for Eanna Burke. Can he get a touch on it? Out comes the cornerback Hahessy, fails to hold it in the slippery conditions. Ball goes back to Molloy. He has a look, he takes a shot, sends it over the bar. It just shows you, if you lose possession in these greasy conditions, in pop Molloy, over the bar it goes. 1 goal, 2 points. Galway just picked up that broken ball and they were sharper.
Just without repeating myself, that's exactly what I was talking about. Austin Gleeson, in fairness, he's sitting deep, he's giving Brian Molloy space. This guy's after getting the free for the point, he's after scoring one from play, so this is going to be dangerous.
Good puck out by the Jordan Henley, the Talaman, picked up by centre back Shane Cooney. Cooney's an experienced campaigner. Foul there.
Unlucky there, yeah, he's fouled for over Kieran, was on the ground, was kind of been held down by Patrick Conor, Tom Devine, so I feel he was a little bit unlucky there, Shane Cooney.
Hard call, I'd say. Was it? As a centre back, I'd say.
But just a minute ago, Mikey Kearney was through on goal, an absolutely fantastic interception there by Conor Jennings. Real Noel Connors-esque kind of an interception from behind. So
Patrick Curran, 225 to his credit this year so far. Outside the 45, has a look, takes his shot, sends it over the bar. 1-1 to Waterford. Curran gets his first score of the afternoon. He's been crucial to the under-21 success, and there's kind of shades of Paul Flynn there every time he strikes that ball.
Yeah, perfect strike under 45. It was a different enough angle, no breeze, but again, as I say, bread and butter for a player like Patrick Curran.
He pucks it out. The sun is shining here in Semple Stadium. Plucked out of the air by Harney. He's been doing that all year. Good place by Michéal. Coming forward with the ball. Did he foul it? Or was he fouled? Yes, says the referee there. Did he swing back on the Galway man? I think he's actually saying that Harney is going to throw it in.
It's hard to see. Yeah.
I think he seems to be signalling that Harney kind of pulled back a little, you know, because he did brilliantly catch it. He's just throwing in a bit of indecision there. Colm Roche, the Shabbat man, goes in for it. Picked up inside well by Mark O'Brien. Good play by the UCC student. Down into the corner it goes. Bennett has it. That's Stephen. Down in the corner. Colliding in. Difficult angle. Oh, it's gone right and wide. It would be a lovely score there for the Ballysaga man. First wide of the afternoon for Waterford. 1-1. 2 points. Waterford still lead by 2.
Yeah, great play by Stephen Bennett, great ball in as well, but you expect Stephen Bennett to put those over, but just feared left and wide.
The Tommy Larkin man in goal, Cathal Toohey in UIG, Fitzgibbon Cup man, experienced man, minor goalie of a few years ago. Ball drops aside of 45, pulling and dragging, first onto it though is Shane Bennett, playing very deep, ball in his stick, good play by the youngest of the Bennett brothers, left-handed, takes his shot. And this one has gone left and wide. Second wide for Waterford. Did well, won the ball well, got inside the 65, shot from distance, left and wide.
Yeah, 2 Bennetts, 2 wides in a row. Did everything right bar to finish, and finishes that you'd expect players of those calibres of the 2 Bennetts to put over.
1-1, 2 points. Waterford leading by 2 here in Semple Stadium. The All-Ireland under-21. 24 years ago, September 1992, Waterford lifted the trophy. Is it going to happen today? Colm Roche wins it and sends it back with interest. About 30 metres out, ball breaks, first real touch for Patrick, turned in space, has a look, takes a shot, over the bar it goes, knocked down by Bennett, finished by Curran. 1-2, class personified.
There's a fantastic understanding between Stephen Bennett and Patrick Curran, and Patrick Curran just knows when to make that run. Ball popped back to him, just batted down Patrick Curran, but great vision between the two. And
his uncle and godfather passed away earlier this year. I know he'll be looking down, he'll be delighted to see the way young Patrick has started here today. Ball 1, Kevin McHugo gets the ball across to Molloy, tries to spread it across. In there as well was Devine. Was that a hard pull inside? Lyons was in there, so too
Austin Gleeson.
Was Austin Gleeson,
yeah. I thought he went for the ball for sure. I don't think it was anything dirty. He looks like he's going to give me yellow.
Linnane was there, but the ball seemed to be there as well, but yellow card. So
he seems to have got him on the helmet, okay, to be fair, but it's certainly, if it was done, it wasn't intentional. It was certainly accidental, but look, I suppose if you do strike a fella in the head, maybe it is a yellow card. Hard to tell from here.
Yes, the ball seemed to be there, but as you said, it was pretty high, so Austin Gleeson gets a ticking and gets a yellow card in this opening, 9.5 minutes. Yeah, 1-2 points.
And he's got, unfortunately, so early in the game, he's got to be so careful from here on out, because absolute disaster if Austin Gleeson was to
Molloy has a look and takes his shot, sends it over the bar. Number 3 for Molloy, he's had 2 from frees, 1 from play, so they're still keeping in touch. It's 1, 2, 3 points. Waterford had that great start, but Galway are slowly coming back into it, Fergal.
Yeah, sometimes that great start can be a little bit off-putting for players, because when you're red hot favourites, you get off to that great start, maybe you think things are going to happen and you don't actually go and make them happen.
Ball drops aside of 45, well won inside. Seán Loftus, the minor star last year, starting well in this under-21 final, but his ball goes out over the line on the 65 in front of a three-quarter full Ardán O'Reen. But it's great to see such blue and white over there. Saw the gang of the Capperquin bus of underage players making their way in today. It's great to see so many young people coming today, because these are the memories you want them to have.
Exactly, and please God they'll be here to see a winning performance from Waterford today.
So line ball over on the far side. Austin Gleeson goes across to take it outside his own 45. Didn't catch the sweet he was like. Thurles Tom Devine doesn't get hold of it in the first attempt. Keeps the pressure on and wins that ball, and the big man is on his way. Big Tom on his way. Pulled to the ground there by Declan Cronin. That was great out of Devine. Lost it on the first, didn't get the first touch right, got it on the second. There was only one way he was going, straight for goal, dragged to the ground, free in, and great play Tom Devine.
And that's what he's so good at. He's so good at winning that dirty ball, and then just run straight at the goal. And it's very hard to stop a player of his size and his power, and ends up being dragged to the ground, and he'll win frees at that all day long.
So Patrick Curran 35 metres out, dead straight in front of the Killine, and then Waterford is the chant, and he sends it over the bar. Number 3 for Patrick Curran.
Yeah, and after a shaky few minutes,
3 points.
After a shaky few minutes for Waterford, they've settled again, and got tagged on a couple of points. And at the moment, certainly, I know we're only 11 minutes in, but there's certainly value for the 3-point lead.
Sun coming out here, Slievenamon Mountains in the distance. The blue clouds, the blue sky and the white clouds there starting to come over us, but thankfully the sun is out here in Semple Stadium. Ball in the middle of the field, slipped to the ground there by Loftus. He's done well in these opening period, works the ball back. Dan Nevin, the midfielder, the Capatagal man. There's two men from the same club in the middle of the field, but doing well and covering back is Harney. That's good play by Harney in the half back line. Puts the ball forward now for Foran. He's 30 metres out, the big man from Portlaw. Gives the ball inside to Curran. What can he do? Takes a shot. Oh, brilliantly taken by Curran. Set up by Foran, but Curran used his head, used the grey matter there, didn't go for a strike, just batted it into the back of the net. Great play Foran. What a finish by Curran.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. The only way he could score that goal was by batting it. He has experience, he's got a head, way maturity beyond his years. Fantastic finish by Patrick Curran. Great play TG4, so he scored a goal and he set up a second.
Confidence personified. So now 2-3 points. Waterford are back with more. On the run there is Shane Bennett, playing very deep. Shane Bennett with the under-21. We're normally used to Shane playing inside the 45, but very much playing in the middle third today again.
Yeah, and I like seeing him play midfield. I know he's picked corner forward last, but I like seeing a player like Shane Bennett playing midfield, because he can do savage damage from midfield. He's such an all-action player. When he gets on the ball like he does there, he just runs, he goes at players, he goes for scores. Shane Bennett's the kind of player who can get you 3 or 4 points from midfield.
I know there's a lot of interplay between the Waterford defence there. They're all moving. I think there seems to be man marking at this stage, taking their man, following wherever he goes. We'll follow the play. Free for Waterford. Patrick Curran outside the 45, 50 metres out, takes the shot, sends it over the bar. 1-4 is the tally so far for Patrick Curran. But that goal was class again. As you say, he'd only one option, and he took the right option under that immense pressure.
Absolutely, and he might not know what was behind him, but that's the mark of a great player. He knows exactly what's going on all around the pitch.
Foran's confidence sky high, the UCC student. Dahi Dad, not sure who's milking the cows this evening, but it won't be TJ. Waterford win possession, drive it up into the full forward line. Curran gets out to this one in front of his mark. A lovely flick inside to Bennett, takes a shot. Oh, back in the net by Bennett. Class by Curran there, the understanding between these two. They're like twins tied at the hip. Curran the flick, Bennett the finish, pick it out of the net. What a finish, what a goal.
It's almost telepathic stuff, Kieran, between Curran and Bennett. What a touch by Patrick Curran, what a pass. Running away from the ball, hand passes behind him. It's absolute class. That's as good a goal as you're going to see anywhere, any day.
We saw a good goal in the Munster final when Bennett set up Hogan, but this time Bennett sets up Curran sets up Bennett, and he does the business. So Waterford leading 3-4 to 3 points. We've played 14 minutes here in Semple Stadium. Gleeson comes out with it, opens the shoulder, sends it long. Up it goes to Bennett. He goes high and wins it. Great play by the UL man. Picked that ball up brilliantly. Feeds the ball across. Gives it to Foran. He has a look. He takes his shot. but it's right and wide there. Third wide for Waterford. But even that pick up by Bennett, just the flick, tap, and into the hand, and that's a skill in itself.
I think, are they calling it back possibly
for
for?
ref, yeah.
I think he gave him the advantage. It was a free. He was fouled. In fairness, that's great refereeing. I really love to see that kind of refereeing whereby they gave the advantage. TG4 had a shot. Ball went wide, and they're pulling it back for a free for Patrick Curran, which should be a tap over. And look, Kieran, we're 10 points up. This should be 11. And in fairness, we're only less than 15 minutes gone. And if Galway don't do something fast, this game is going to go away from them. Because I mean, within 15 minutes, I was we should be 11 points up. And at this stage, we look like we're in complete control.
So play call back, so that wide could become a point with Patrick Curran. This time it's near to the 65, about 55 metres out, heading into Killeen, then left to centre. Has he got it right? Yes, he has. 1-5 to the Dungarvan.
Okay, that's the way that rule was supposed to be interpreted, and I think at the start it was interpreted incorrectly, but that's exactly the way that rule, that advantage rule, is supposed to be interpreted. So well done to the referee.
In fairness, he stuck to his guns. He could have jibbed, but as you say, a great addition to hurling to see that advantage be played, and then when the score doesn't accrue, our advantage doesn't accrue, you bring it back. Puck out in the middle of the field, sun shining here, and definitely shining on the Waterford players at the moment. Shane Bennett has it. He's gone inside the 65. The LIT man, Davy, has him on his Richter scale for next year's Fitzgibbon Cup. I'm sure Davy's probably here today keeping an eye on these Fitzgibbon Cup players as Galway come on the attack. Out inside comes Austin Gleeson, slips to the ground, very slippy conditions here, loses his feet. In to help him is Conor Gleeson, the 4 mile waterman. He loses position. Good chance for Galway to get that score. Really shot on sight there by the corner forward there, Eanna Burke, younger brother of David, the senior star. David wouldn't be happy to see younger brothers shoot like that. First wide for Galway.
Yeah, he kind of just snapped it, and I think there was possibly better options on. But look, he's a good hurler, Eanna Burke, and got 3 points I think the last day, so probably full of confidence and maybe felt it was worth a go.
Jordan Henley with the puck out, the Tallow man, keeping up a great tradition of Tallow involved with Waterford teams, particularly back in the under-21, back in 74. The ball is with the Galway men. That's Dan Nevin, the midfield, the Copper-Tagle man. Holds up possession, gets it out to Shane Cooney, the centre back. He's going long, out towards the middle of the field. This is a chance. Is it going to turn? It's gone over the bar there. That was a great score from the middle of the field, and Kevin McHugo did very well there. Cooney set him up, went to McHugo literally from the middle of the field, just scrope over the crossbar, a bit like Pádraig Mahony's one that was saved by the goalie, but just scrope over the passbar, and a score for Galway. 14 points to 4, 3-5 to 4. Waterford leading by 3 goals. And those 3 goals really were electric and got the crowd on their feet here this afternoon. DJ got the first, Patrick Curran got the second, and then Stephen Bennett got the third. 3 goals and 17 minutes gone here. 3-5 to 4 points. It's a free for the Galway men. Out comes Tony Ward. He's the banished door, of course. He's had success with the Camogie team back in 1996 and 2013 in Croke Park. He was hoping for success here today, but there's still a long way to go. But so far, Waterford living up to their pre-billing as hot favourites. Mark O'Brien clears the lines. The Ferrybank man dropping aside of 45. Bennett goes high, slips to the ground there. Slippy conditions here. In comes Seán Loftus. He's doing well in the corner. Works it back to the cornerback Cronin. He opens the shoulders. Gets it out towards Linnane. Nephew of the great Sylvie. He's going for a long one. That looks a good one. Oh, it's gone left and wide. Second wide for the Galway men, but the scoreboard counts 3-5, 4 points, 18 minutes gone.
Yeah, interesting now, Kieran. What Galway have done is they brought it back a sweep and played an extra man at back, which basically means they have very little up front and they don't look they're going to have any scoring threat.
So Waterford goes short. Gleeson, Darragh Lyons opens the shoulders. Manu Setty's leaving this year now, heading off to CIT, puts Waterford on the attack. Ball drops. Mikey Kearney. What will Mikey do with this one? Has a look, takes his shot. Looked at the option of giving it to Foran, said shot in the grip, sends it over the bar. Lovely play by Mikey, his older brother Pa. Great to see him back to full fitness. He's on the line as part of the backroom team. Barry Duffman gets on the scoreboard.
Yeah, great score by Mike Harney. As you say, he was looking for the goal. You could see he was looking for the goal. Realised it wasn't on. Tapped it over the bar. Good score.
Toohey busy down on the left hand side. The Galway goalkeeper out around the middle of the field. Gleeson has it now in front of the Ard Corla, heading inside the 65, steadies himself on the sideline. Good block down there by Monaghan. He tracked him back. It's going to be line ball to the Galway men way over on the far side. Gleeson Daly running out of space there, and in the end good block down and a line ball to Galway inside their own 65. Dan Nevin to take it.
Yeah, very unlike Austin Gleeson. You almost don't expect him ever to make a mistake, and but he just proves that he's actually human after all.
So as you say, the sweeper come back for Galway, but is it too little too late in the sense that the goals have gone in at this stage?
Well, Darragh Lyons is the loose man. I believe obviously Darragh Lyons should be out and leave Austin Gleeson as the loose man, because he can do absolutely savage damage as a loose man, as a sweeper in that backline. But Galway gone defensive, hard to see it working, but look, I think they had to stop
line
Roche.
ball and side to 65. That's well won by Linnane. Gets it out, great block in the end by Foran. He's really up for today. That's good play by the Portlaw man at his best. He's literally unstoppable with that big man. But now come Galway. Conor Whelan going forward, the senior man. Had that serious injury, a lot of doubt whether he'd make it today, but he passed the late fitness test. Probably not 100% fit. He wanted to play, and they've played him. And wins a free for Galway. He's a big presence.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you'd expect he was going to do everything he possibly could to get fit for an All-Ireland final. So I say he's a big presence in that team, and he's a big, strong guy. You can even see his physicality, and good free. And Brian Molloy looks like he'll tap this over and bring it back to 10 points. But look, I can't see Galway clawing back this 10-point lead with playing such a defensive system.
Molloy takes the free. It's outside the 45. Seán Power, the Waterford banished door, looks on with his red bib, banished door bib, but it's left and that's a bad wide. I suppose there's no such thing as a good wide, but that was the one should have been put over.
Yeah, and for a free taker of Brian Molloy's calibre, you'd expect him to put that one over, albeit at a reasonably difficult angle, but for a player like him, you'd expect that to go over.
Flynn runs on with the bottle. Haven't seen Flynn doing such movement with long while, Fergal. But very busy on the sideline, but a crucial part of this backroom team. The man who did it as a minor, as an under 21, now hopefully leading, and a senior of course, but hopefully helping and leading Waterford onto bigger and better things. Waterford win possession in the middle of the field. Mark O'Brien goes for a long one. The blocking down has been excellent. Some of it is nearly telegraphed, but definitely the blocking down really has been top class. Line ball Galway, and
that's on both sides, to be fair. And there's two very good blocks by Galway. In both cases, winning line balls for their own team. So that's been a feature of this game so far, absolutely.
Seán Power has worked very hard keeping the lads focused today. Everyone was saying you're the hottest of favourites, you're going to an easy, but he kept that message going across, and I believe Paul Flynn spoke very well on Thursday night on their last training session. Line ball, Dan Nevin takes it for the goal, dropping aside the 45. That could be dangerous while pulling inside, but in comes Conor Gleeson. Great play by the full-back, making that number 3 shirt his own since he took it over at the start of this year's campaign. Galway now trying to build. Conor Whelan, they're running out of ideas. The big man, the senior star, dropping around the 65. Galway win back possession, some high tackling there. Seán Linnane trying to get the ball away. Out comes Hahessy, he misses it, but across comes Tom Devine. It's the ball to Shane Bennett, looking for the older brother Stephen. Beats Stephen down into the corner. That's the Kieran in the front of our Darragh O'Reen. The left corner back position. Cronin takes it, sends it long out towards the middle of the field. Good shot, looks a good one. Oh, well saved inside by Jordan Henley. Ned Power will be pleased with that one. The great and the all-time great Ned Power, who made Tallow into such a force of hurling 60s, 70s and 80s. Looking down, I'm sure, today. Ball into the corner. Michéal Kearney. Mikey, that's class. Lovely bit of play, catch and turn by Mikey Kearney. Good long ball out of defence, that direct ball. That's class play from the belly duff man.
Absolutely, and you can see he knew exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to get that ball in his hand, use the speed, turn his man, and over the bar. Class score from Michael Kearney.
So down our left, Tuohy with the puck out. 3-7, 4 points, 22 minutes. You're listening to our Bus Air and Big Match live here on WLR. Wherever you're listening all over the world, I'm sure my friend Noel Mernon is listening out in Hunter Valley, and he might even have the wine opened at this stage. Galway have possession. Conor Jennings scoops the ball out over the line. Well held inside. I thought it was held in by Hahessy there, but the linesman said the ball was gone out over the line, and it's going to be a line ball just inside the Waterford 45 there. And Conor Austin Gleeson coming across to take it. Paul Flynn going down having a word, taking off his golf cap. Of course, Paul has won All-Ireland medals at the golf as well, Senior Cup with the Tramore Senior Cup team. Very talented man, of course, has played soccer for Ireland as well, but just as a hurler we'll remember him as one of the all-time greats, one of the great forwards of his era. Gleeson with the line ball. This man could be joining the ranks too in a few years. Ball breaks to the big man. That's Tom Devine heading towards the 20. What's he going to do? Takes his shot. Oh, what a save by Tuohy there. Rasper from the Madilliga man, and an equally great save by Tuohy. And the crowd show their appreciation there. Great shot, great save. Great burst by Devine.
Yeah, great score by Devine. But what I love about this Waterford team, Kieran, is every time there's a sniff of a goal, they want it. They want to go for it. They're a real attacking, offensive type team. They're not happy to tap balls over the bar. That's probably their 5th goal chance. They've got 3. Great chance again.
Go for the juggler.
Yeah, exactly.
And Devine only goes one direction. That's straight down the middle. Ball in the middle of the field. Picked up again by Waterford. Michéal Harney doing very well. but lose possession there, showed a bit too much of it to the Galway men. They're fighting back, they tried to drive it across, covering back. Shane Bennett, he's doing very well in the middle third, playing a lot of ball. Out comes the younger of the Bennett brothers there, the 19-year-old, just pushed in out over the line, did his leaving last year, now in LIT, and as I said, he's on Davies' radar for this year's under Fitzgibbon Cup team, I can be sure you.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, in a team of up and coming stars, you know, Shane Bennett is one of the shining lights, obviously, along with Austin Gleeson. And no doubt, as you say, he's on Davies' radar for Fitzgibbon hurling next year. Super player, Shane Bennett. He's one of these all-action guys. He turns up everywhere, having a superb game so far.
Doing well in the middle third, free to Waterford in the sunshine, very much into the goalie's eyes. It's in the Waterford goalie's eye, Jordan Henley, in this first half, but we're not complaining about the sunshine, but making it difficult as Gleeson takes a shot down into the corner. Bennett looking at the options, seems to have plenty of time in possession. Back it goes to Bennett, one Bennett to the other, dropping, it's just gone right and wide there. Shot under pressure there, right and wide, but good vision by Stephen Bennett. Every time he gets that ball, he does something constructive.
Yeah, he's a very clever hurler. He knows exactly what he wants to do with the ball every time. Never looks pressured.
Declan Cronin drives it long. That's the cornerback for Galway, putting him on the attack. Now it's into Brian Molloy, the big man, their top scorer in the semi-final. Hasn't looked, takes a shot. He sends it over the bar. Number 4 for the big centre forward, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. But definitely there, just give that man half a sniff. He knows where the posts are. Number 5 for Galway, 3-8 Waterford, 25.5 minutes.
Yeah, and he's moved in corner forward on Darragh Lyons now, and Conor Whelan is out wing forward on Conor Prunty. I thought Molloy is the guy I'd keep in the centre of the play.
Jordan Henley pucks it out. The UL man, of course, minor star of the last few years for Waterford, plays outfield with his club and indeed with the county team over the last number of years. Harney wins that. That's good play by Harney. He's up for today. Bred in the purple, the Bunmahan man, of course. We mentioned earlier, grandson of the great Joe Harney, and I'm sure, let's hope Joe is here looking on. He must be very proud for a grandfather to see the grandson here today.
Yeah, he's having a great game at wing back, been on a lot of ball, putting in a lot of work, tackling, winning frees. He's had a very good first 25 minutes. Austin
Gleeson prepares to take the sun beaming down here, the autumnal sun of September here in Semple Stadium. Austin Gleeson inside his own 65, hitting into the Killeen lane. The chip lift as always. Has a look, opens the shoulders, takes his shot, sends it over the bar. First point of the evening for the Mount Sion man.
Great score, puts us 13 points up. And Colm just don't look like they're up for the challenge. They don't look like they're attacking this game. They look like they're happy now to keep the numbers down to a certain extent. And as I say, playing the extra man at the back, leaving Darragh Lyons loose, it's hard to see where they're going to get the scores from to win this game. Tui
with the puck out. Minor star of 3 years ago, goes high. That's well won by Kevin McHugo, the NUIG man. These are for Thomas Monaghan. Monaghan bursting forward. Again, a minor star from last year. Confident little player. Tries to feed it across into the corner. Covering back, Mark O'Brien. But the Ferrybank man slips to the ground. 45 metres out, way over on the far side, or down O'Reilly's side. Was there a foul? Yes, says the referee, Seán Clear. It's going to be free for the Galway men on the 45, very close to the sideline. Very hard to hold your feet when you turn your Fergal in these slippy conditions. That shower before the throw in really has made it a little bit slippy when you turn quickly.
Absolutely has made it difficult, but looks, notwithstanding that, some of the hurling on show has been absolutely top drawer stuff. But in fairness, Galway deserved that free. In fact, I think they could have got one earlier on as well. And look, difficult free for Brian Molloy, but again, probably expecting him to put it over.
Great crowd over on the far side of Waterford supporters as Molloy takes the shot, sends it over the bar. Number 5 for Molloy. One woman here today in her 80s. She was here in 48 when her brothers Paddy and Johnny O'Connor were part of the Waterford team. She's here today, Alice O'Connor. She said she wasn't going to miss it. As the referee looks at his watch, there is 28 minutes gone. It's 18 points to 6, or 3-9 to 6 points. Waterford leading. Good puck out again by Henley. He's pucking him out well today. Gavin Power stood in and deputised well against Andrew, but Henley is back in the number 1 shot. Ball now in the middle of the field. Harney going across in front of the Ardcorla area. Tries to hand pass it away. It could have been dangerous. Out comes Gleeson. Opens the shoulders. He's pulled it a bit left. There is it coming straight in under the crossbar. Read all the way by Tui in the goal. That's good play by the Galway keeper. Gets it away to Seán Loftus, captain of the Minors last year. Gets it down into Eanna Burke. He's dispossessed well by Foran. He's up for today. The big Portlaw man sends it in. Lovely ball for Bennett. Just didn't get it to hand there. Must say the fullback Darragh did very well. Kept on top of him. He's a pharmacy student up in Trinity College. Not too many hurlers in Trinity. He's one of them. Dropping the side of 45. Coming across. Darragh Lyons picks it up. He's doing well. Mikey, the grandfather, I'm sure is looking down. A proud Dungarvan man to see the grandson here today. Would be a huge day for the Lyons family, and I'm sure Mikey as I said, is looking down. The ball now is with Kevin McHugo, the NUIG man, gone inside the 45. The sun is shining as he strikes from the left, takes his shot on the run, running away from goal. Fourth wide for Galway. Score remains 3-9, 6 points.
Yeah, great run there by Kevin McHugo. Did everything right, beat a couple of players, but unfortunately finished not to match.
So the Tallow man with the puck out. 74 with Kieran Ryan, with Liam O'Brien, part and parcel of that great under 21 team of 74. This man keeping up the tradition. I'm sure Kieran is watching it or listening into us over in London, one of the all-time greats from Tallow. As the ball from the puck out, won by Shane Cooney, puts Galway in the attack, dropping inside the 45, ball dropping near the old stand here, the Canaan stand. The big man holds it up. That's Conor Whelan. He gets it back to Eanna Burke from the sideline. Didn't get a sweet strike in it and just drops harmlessly in front of the Waterford keeper, Jordan Henley. He looks at option, gave it to Harney. Had a bit too much time. Took his time with this one. Out comes Bennett, the Ballysargard man. One of two clubs with two players. The only set of brothers here. The Bennetts as he goes along, looking for the older brother. Patrick is in there as well. That's Patrick Curran. Ball knocked down. Seán Loftus coming onto it. Sweeping up at the far side, about 45 metres out. That's good play by Loftus. Gets the ball away. Kevin McHugo, he's done well for the Galway men. Puts them on the attack. 30 metres out. Ball breaks down. Here to pick it up, Darragh Lyons. Good play by the smallest man on the team, but one of the brave Hartley. The ball now gone forward to Gleeson. He's gone inside the 65. Has a look. Takes his shot. And Gleeson sends it over the bar. The roar says it all. The small man did the business. Darragh Lyons set up Austin Gleeson. And Gleeson just pure magic. Over the bar it goes, 3-10.
Fantastic
6 points.
Scores. One of those cameos from Austin Gleeson we love to see. He's had a quite first half by his standards, but in finishing with a flourish, that's a fantastic score.
Tui with the puck out. Didn't see the board go up. Not quite sure what additional time was played. We've 31 minutes gone. Brian Molloy sends it in around the kitchen. Who's first to react? Back there is Harney. That's great play by Michéal Harney there. Foul as he came out with it. He's had a great first half, and the referee blows his whistle for half time. Very entertaining first half, and particularly if you're a Waterford man. 3-10 to 6 points. The goals have come when they were needed. TJ got the opener, a classic inside the first minute, followed by Patrick Curran, and then Stephen Bennett made it 3 goals for Waterford in the first half. Half-time score 3-10 to 6 points. Join us for first half analysis and all the action of the second half after the break.
Done. Game not over yet.
Second half underway. Linnane gets it for the Galway man. Gets it back to half back. Vincent Doyle, a minor star last year. Has he put it over? Yes. Oh, it's gone right and wide. Wide number 5 for the Galway men. The first wide of that second half. Score remains 3-10 to 6 points. And Waterford very much in the driving seat. Are 19 points to 6. Wherever you're listening to us, I hope you're enjoying us. I know a lot of people down at the Harvest Festival in Waterford. Huge weekend in Waterford City. They'll be happy with the score. And big day tomorrow, Sports and Nutrition Day, with Stephen Barrett, the Waterford dietitian, down on the key. We'll follow the play. Ball goes up towards Stephen Bennett. Seems to get a bang on the back there as he went up for that ball, but he seems to be running back into position again. 30 metres out. Waterford have the ball. Good hand pass away there by Mikey Kearney. Bennett couldn't pick it up. The man who picks it up is Dan Nevin, down in the corner, the Thurles Sarsfield's corner, down in the right hand corner of the field from our commentary box, high up here in the Canaan stand. Waterford win back possession. Good play by Gleeson. Gets it to the middle of the field to Mark O'Brien. He's got 4 points already this year, and he puts it right and wide. Mark O'Brien there, putting it right, putting it wide. Wide number 4, first of the second half for Waterford.
Yeah, and just back a moment ago, Stephen Bennett went for a ball, got a bad bang in the back, possibly could have been a free right in front of the goal, would have been a tap over for Patrick Curran.
So Jordan, or Tui, we watch it. The ball is in the middle of the field. Galway have possession. Tui went long with that ball outside the 65. Foran there in a bit of a tangle with Brian Molloy, the UCC student. Foran, of course. Molloy, the senior star, the man they're looking to, and very much crucial man on this team, part of the senior panel, but so far hasn't really taken this game by the scruff of the neck. Good line ball for Galway, breaking across. Ball goes now to Molloy. He has his chance. He's 5 points, 4 from frees. Gets the ball back. Vincent Doyle, the minor star, the Turlock man, the UCD man, gets it down into the corner. That's the left hand corner for Seán Linnane. He has a look, takes his shot. Oh, Henley did well. He just could have dipped into the net, but he tipped it over the bar. Good point by Seán Linnane, nephew of the great Sylvie. Sylvie was a good cornerback. This guy's a decent forward. Yeah,
well taken score there, well worked, 2 or 3 passes from Galway, but they just don't look like. I was expecting them to come out at after half time and really just tear into Waterford. I know it's only a couple of minutes old, but we haven't certainly seen that yet.
Puck out by Jordan Henley, goes short, gives it to William Hahessy, WIT man, son of the Quality Milk Award winner down in Clonea Power. Gets that ball long, cut off inside. Darragh Dolan, the Capitagal man, going deep to try and help his defence. Now the ball goes to Conor Whelan, the senior man. What can he do with it? Gets the ball inside into the corner. This could be dangerous for Waterford. Seán Linnane turning and twisting, gets it back. Have a look from the sideline. Whelan goes for a long one. That's a great score by the senior star. The NUIG man, Linnane, was very much involved, literally on the sideline in the Ardona side, into the Killeen and over the bar. Good score.
Yeah, 2 good points. To be fair, the last 2 points from Galway have been 2 very, very good scores, and that's an excellent score from Conor Whelan. Faked the dummy, pulled the ball back in, and from a very different angle over the bar. So great score.
Linnane did the spade work. Whelan did the finish. 19 points to 8, or 3-10 to 8 points. Galway in possession. Bit more urgency about the Galway team. Looking on is Tony Ward, the banished door. What can he do at this stage? Tony O'Gregan, part of the backroom team. He's a sports psychologist, very much gone out in his own business, involved with Tipperary, and no one was involved at a weekend session with Waterford last year as well. Very experienced man, former centre back for Galway. He's part of his backroom team. John David Kearney, Peter Fahey, Cathal Murray. What can they do? Well, it's up to the players inside the white line. Gleeson with the line ball, as good as a free as Colm Key said. Every time he gets that line ball, cut off inside by Darragh O'Donoghue. Send the Galway men long down into the corner, looking for Linnane over near the far side and coming out to it, as always. Darragh Lyons, great play by the Dungarvan man. Foul there as he was coming out, or actually gone out over the line. But Darragh Lyons, those sweeping balls, he's excellent at sweeping around, taking up those loose balls.
He is, absolutely, and he's a great player. But for me, the sweeper should be Austin Gleeson. He's the man you want on that ball all the time. Now, maybe, to be fair, Galway won't allow Austin Gleeson to be the sweeper, because I'd imagine Tony Ward, as the Galway manager, would say, you do not leave that man loose, you follow him wherever he goes. So that might be the issue. But certainly for me, if it was a choice of who we'll have sweeper at this stage, it would be Austin Gleeson. Obviously, I think that's
line ball to Waterford. People taking their seats over on the far side after half time. The Ard Cora starting to fill up again as Gleeson takes that line ball. Great line ball up into Bennett, 45 metres out. Sun shining here in Semple Stadium. So far shining on the Waterford players early in the second half. 4.5 minutes gone in the second half. Good ball across by Bennett. Gets it to Mark O'Brien. Tries to get it towards Foran there, but fumbled, and back come the Galway man. Vincent Doyle, the UCD man, gets the ball away to a man who's just come on. Eamon Brannigan played against the Dubs, gets it out as far as Seán Linnane. What can he do with it? Works it inside to Brian Molloy. He has a shot and steers it over the bar there. Good work rate by the Galway men. A bit more urgency from Galway. Sticks it over the bar. 19 points for Waterford. That's 3-10.
Yeah, and look, and the crowd are getting going now, that's last 3 points, and all great scores from Galway, to be fair, so
work rate is up the left.
Absolutely, you'd expect hopefully in Waterford now to just lift the gear.
Waterford, of course, 13 goals to their credit. They had got that own goal in the Antrim game, but 13 goals, 12 by them, 1 by an own goal, but goals could be scarce in the second half. Eamon Brannigan on the run, gets the ball inside. Seán Linnane, he's been lively in the second half, shortens the grip, sends it over the bar. That's more like it. Brannigan did well there, set it up into Linnane. He's been lively in the second half. 3-10, 10 points, back to a 3-goal game.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's all Galway for the last 5 minutes. 4 points in a row and 4 very, very good scores. These weren't soft scores, these weren't frees. 4 very, very good scores. So look, hopefully Waterford up the ante now.
Darragh Lyons takes the short puck out from Jordan Henley. Good play by the Dungarvan man out to the middle of the field. He's Dad Derek, I'm sure, and Uncle Bobby are somewhere in the stands. They've been great servants of the Dungarvan club, and proud to see Darragh in action. Galway have possession way over on the far side in the sunshine. Darragh Dolan, we're in the shade over here, and Galway starts to up the ante in towards the 45. Eanna Burke just couldn't get his hand onto it, gets it on the second time, turns to his left, takes his shot. That's a good score, Eanna Burke. Lovely bit of direct play by Galway. Burke left his marker outside the 45. Good score, Eanna Burke. It's 11 to Galway, 3-10 Waterford. Galway.
There's a real pep in the Galway players now, and you can see in their fist pumping, and they're looking more confident, and they're really up for this now.
So, as you mentioned, complacency is very, very hard. Waterford hit the ground running at the opening half so far as Galway have hit it in this second half. 37 minutes gone, 19-11, 3-10-11, but all Galway in the start of the second half. 5 points on the bounce, line ball to Waterford outside the 45 from the puck out. Good work rate by Waterford. Going across to the line ball is Tom Devine. I'm sure he'll leave it for Austin Gleeson.
Yeah, Kieran, look, we were coasting at 13 points up, saying no way back from Galway. Now it's down to 8, a goal and it's a 5-point game, so we just got to find something now. We need to get a score, settle the game down, but we certainly need to go up a gear and lift the ante a little bit.
Gleeson taking his time with this one, teeing it up, of course. Well done to Club Daesh, of course, very much involved with the funding of our senior team and the various county teams, but with the under-21s for kitting the guys out today as Gleeson takes that ball in around the edge of the square. Thurles Patrick Curran out, leaves his marker there, tries to turn his marker but loses the ball. Covering back is Kearney, and the ball goes out over the line there. Curran just flicked onto that ball, and in the end lost possession. Galway the chant, and I see Seán Ward there, the manager, he's urging them on. He knows they can do better than this, and definitely so far he's getting reaction in the second half. Line ball way over on the far side. Declan Crone inside his own 20-metre line. Missed it completely when taking it up is Conor Jennings. Haven't seen that for a while. Jennings opens the shoulder, sends it long out to the middle of the field. Galway trying to lift the siege at Waterford there. Gleeson and Shane Bennett went high there. I think the Shane Bennett actually came out the worst there. He went very high for that one, lost his balance, and that's a sore one when he hit the ground like that. Line ball to Galway in front of the Ard Corla.
Yeah, and look at all the 50-50 balls and all the 50-50 decisions seem to be going Galway's now. It's all the momentum is with Galway. When the ball breaks, there seems to be 2 Galway men on it. So prepping their step without doubt.
Great play by Bennett, takes the ball outside the 65, now inside the 45, ball stuck to his stick in front of Ardán O'Reen. Waterford leading by 8 from a difficult angle, takes his shot. If it goes over to be super score, but no, it's right and wide. Wide number 5 for Waterford. Score remains 3-10 to 11, 19 points to 11. Waterford lead by 8.
Yeah, very much ran himself into a cul-de-sac, and you think there might have been better options there. He was ran right into the corner, went for the score. If it went over, it would have been fantastic, but you think that maybe pulling back the ball might have been a better option at that stage.
The stats team, Rua, Pat Bennett, of course, Donny involved, and you've Shane and Anthony Coleman involved there with the Hurleys and Pat Kearney. They've been busy behind the scenes, keeping the boys and keeping the information down to our management team who are on the sideline. Over near the far side, that's near the Ardcorla area there, a hard challenge there on one of the Waterford players, very hard challenge. Conor Jennings, early on in the first half we saw Conor Jennings meeting one of the Bennetts going through, and I think that shoulder there, I think the ref will have to word him about that, but is he leaving him off?
Yeah, full frontal there in Patrick Curran, and that's a side of Patrick Curran's game that he doesn't get enough credit for. He's a tough little piece of stuff in the sense that he gets bad bangs, he's always a target man, gets up and gets on with it.
Benji Whelan up off his seat there, the physical trainer with this Waterford team, as the ball goes over the bar by Curran there. That rattle didn't affect him there, and that was a great score from the sideline, 50 metres out. Curran delivers.
Great score, cool head, and that's exactly what we needed, Curran. We were under the caution a little bit. That'll hopefully be a point that'll settle us down.
11 points. Waterford leading by 9. You're listening to our Bus Air and Big Match live here on WLR. Whether you're listening in Boston, hello to Catherine Condon, or a good friend in New South Wales, and of course indeed we say hello to Jim Merlin of Villarstown. Hasn't been well of late, great Geraldines man, a great Waterford hurling supporter. He'll be happy with the score, and as indeed Waterford supporters, wherever you're listening on the quay in Waterford at the Harvest Festival, in a hospital bed or driving around in a car, you'll be happy to know it's 3-11, 11 points, 40 minutes gone. That means there's 20 minutes to go. A free to Waterford outside of 45. Coming out to take it, Austin Gleeson. 2 man of the match performances for at under 21, has equalled that in senior as well. One of the hottest properties in Waterford hurling, indeed in hurling general. Drops in around the danger area, ball batted down by big Tom Devine. Can he get into his hand? If he does, he's a danger man. Oh, did he pick it off the ground? Yes, says the referee. I thought he got the hurley under it there.
So did I, in fairness. I thought he got the hurley under it.
And the big medical student, the UCC man, if he gets it in his hand, he's dangerous, but in fairness to him, I thought he made an effort to get the stick under it. Galway starting to warm up his son under Jack Grealish from the Gort Club. We'll follow the play. Galway have it again. They trail by 3 goals, but they won't give up without a fight. Seán Linnane, he's been one of the men who's taken it to Waterford. Was it a foul by Gleeson there? Yes, says the referee. It's going to be free for the Galway men. It'll be Molloy again, but Seán Linnane, he's taking the ball every time to the Waterford men. Now Austin had a word with the referee there, and this referee, Sean Clear, is saying he's taking no nonsense or talk back, and now it's a free just outside the 20 metre line from Molloy. Could he go for a goal, Fergal?
I don't think so. I don't think he will, but look, it was a tap over anyway, but it just makes it an automatic score now at this stage.
Jack Grealish warming up on the Galway line. Sean Ward hasn't ready to come on. What is he going to do? To take a shot, take it low and left and wide there. Went for a daisy cutter there, crossed the carpet of Semple Stadium it goes, but left and wide, let off there, Fergal.
Yeah, it wasn't far.
Because he really met it.
He did, absolutely, and he put a bit of a top spin on it as well. And he's
with the skiddy surface.
With the skiddy surface, he was going right in that corner and let off from Waterford.
3-11, 11 points there, 20 points to 11. The scoreboard says 42 minutes, 20 points to 11, 3-11, 11 points. It's getting dark here. That beautiful sunshine is gone. The clouds are coming in over Semple Stadium. Patrick Curran wins a brilliant ball from the puck out. Brilliant play by the St. Pat student. Oh, that's super by young Curran. His dad Pat had all the skills when he played back at Waterford in the early 80s. His mum Margaret played camogie with Cavan, but this fella has really been the real deal today, hasn't he, Fergal?
Yeah, he has, and so far for me, I think he's been our man of the match so far, because particularly, when we needed a couple of scores, we were under the caution a little bit. He's the man, stood up both times, won 2 frees, hopefully put this one over
and
the bar.
Takes the punishment and
takes the punishment,
up.
absolutely. And he's a small enough guy, and he doesn't go in hitting her, but God, he takes some hits and he just gets straight back up again, in fairness.
Super play by young Curran. He'd be disappointed his club went down last night, the Passage winning the Sergeant Cup, but of course without Patrick Curran he'd be lost on any team, particularly on the club front, as Curran takes his shot. It's right and wide, so commentators curse there for.
I don't think he'll be too worried about the Sergeant Cup if they have the under 21 back in Dungarvan and Waterford City tonight.
So puck out down the right. Cahill Tui, minor goalie as we said in 2013, the NUIG Fitzgibbon Cup player, dropping side of 65, going high there is Gleeson. He did it in the football field, he can do it in the hurling field as well. Colm Roche was the man there as well that actually caught that one. Great play by the Shamrocks man. That was a super catch by Colm Roche. I thought it was Gleeson that came out to take it, but Colm Roche there. What's happening here? Change of referee's decision there on Mikey Kearney. Not quite sure what happened there. A roar of disapproval from the Waterford supporters. Fergal, did you see what happened?
Well, he never indicated which way it was going, and he gave it to Galway. And look, to be fair, I know the Waterford crowd are disagreeing. I probably thought it was a Galway free, to be fair.
What a catch by Roche there. Into the sky he goes. Big Colm Roche, of course, a man bred in the purple with the Allens and the Tobins. Uncle Kevin or Granduncle Kevin and Granduncle Billy. Where would he be got? But he's doing the business so far, the UCC student. And a proud Shamrocks man indeed. Lee Mahern was part of the team in 74. Colm was part of the team in 2016. Free for Toohey inside his own 65, dropping around the big square. There could be dangerous. Ball breaks. Who can pick it up? Gleeson covers across there. Came from nowhere to pick that up. Did he show a bit too much of it there? Hard tackle near the sideline. Out over the line it goes. Bit of a hard shoulder there by Seán Linnane. Bit of the Sylvie there as he met Gleeson as he got back up there. Line ball to the Galway man, taken quickly. Brian Molloy, was it too quickly? Referee, I think, having a word with Linnane because he came in quick as Gleeson was getting back up. Linnane was in quick there. His uncle Sylvie was.
He was ready to dish it out. And that's a good decision. There was absolutely no need for, Austin Gleeson was on the ground up against the barrier, and in comes Linnane with a shoulder for no reason whatsoever. So absolutely deserves his yellow card there. But as I say, a touch of the old Uncle Sylvie coming out in him.
Line ball take quickly for the Galway man. Gotten aside the 65 there. Good pressure there. Great pressure by Foran there. In comes the man from Ferrybank, Mark O'Brien. Hard tackle there. Good block down by Conor Whelan. Real intense stuff here. Guys giving it everything. They're under 21. Whelan offloads the ball. Gets the ball away to the substitute. He's come on, Jack Grealish, bursting forward. What's Grealish going to do? Tries to feed the ball in. Well cut off inside by Hahessy. A great play by the cornerback from the Clonea club. His granddad was part of the great Clonea team back in the 40s. He'd be proud of that young William today. Great play by the cornerback. Does the simple things well, Fergal, Hahessy.
Yeah, absolutely, and good defensive work by Waterford. And look, Galway are putting on a bit of pressure, but in fairness, Waterford are weathering the storm so far, and we're still 9 points up with only 14 minutes left to go. So you'd be hopeful, that Galway wouldn't have enough in the tank. I don't think they have enough, even though they've really come out and put it up to Waterford in the second half. I just don't think there's enough there to cut a 9-point deficit and turn it around into a victory. So I think, I don't want to be, as you say, commentators course and saying it too early, but look, there's only 14 minutes left. There will be a little bit of injury time, but I think the margin is just about big enough.
Dan Nevin comes across to take it, wearing the number 8 with that white helmet. Decent player, this young man. A lot of expected of this man, of course. It's unusual to see 2 men from the same club, middle of the field. Capitagal, Darragh Dolan, his partner, was the captain of the minors in 2013. Dan Nevin, small in stature but very skillful. Inside the 40. Poor ball. Well won by Harney. What a game he's had in the number 5 shirt. Gets it back to Hahessy. And the dairy farmer from Clonea Power sends it long. Dropping aside the 45. Who's first to react to it? Coming across. Shane Cooney fails to hold it. In comes Seán Loftus inside his own 45. 3-11, 11 points. Waterford leading. What a catch by Hahessy. What a second half he's having. Gets the ball away. Colm Roche, the Shamrocks man, tries to guide it inside to the corner. Well won inside by the Trinity man, the pharmacy student. He gives it away to Darragh for Galway. Coming out near the 65. Galway on the attack. Send it down to the far sideline. Into Eanna Burke. He's got a point already. He's looking for a second. Then he's got it over the bar. Younger brother of David in line for an all-star this year. That was an all-star score by Eanna there, the younger brother. Lovely score by Burke.
Yeah, very good score. I think that's 6 from play from Galway in the second half. And to be fair, all 6 of them have been very good scores.
3-11, 12 points, 20 points to 12. Paul Flynn there has that golf cap on. Seán Power looking on. The Mount Sign man. Very much involved in legal affairs, but they're not worrying him this evening. It's the affairs here in Semple Stadium. The stopwatch says 47 minutes. 13 minutes to go. Is the 24-year wait going to be over? But this 13 minutes will seem like a lifetime. Galway win possession. Eamon Brannigan coming forward. The man with the white boots, brought up by the Galway man. Inside the 45. Tries to offload it there. Adrian Morrissey, who has just come on, fails to hold it. Harney dispossesses. Great play by the Bunmahan man. What can he do with it? Dispossessed. Out comes Brannigan to help. Did he overplay it? Play on, says the referee. Conor Jennings is coming forward, the cornerback. He gets the ball inside. This could be dangerous. Jack Grealish has the ball. Could be very, very dangerous inside the 20-metre line. They're looking for the ball across. Oh, great play inside. Darragh Lyons came in, intercepted, and Harney gives a relieving clearance to the roar of the Waterford support. Plucked out of the air. Shane Cooney offloads the ball to fullback Darragh Donoghue. The Trinity man sends it long. Cut off at the other end. Conor Gleeson covering back there. Gets the ball away to Roche. What's Roche going to do with this one? Sends it inside for Bennett. Down into the town end. What can Bennett to do? Curran is there with him. Sends a lovely ball across. What can they get here? Can they get a touch on it? It's in the back of the net. Shane Bennett has in the back of the net. Lovely bit of timing there. Bennett gave it across the sod here in Semple Stadium. Shane Bennett gives the final touch for a lovely pass by the older brothers. Stephen to Shane to the back of the net. Game, set, match. Lovely bit of class. What a finish.
Class by the two Bennetts. That's as good a finish. That's like a soccer finish. He ran in and a little flick into net. Kieran, the 4 goals we've seen here today by Waterford are as good as you'll see anywhere, any day. That's absolute class.
Shane Bennett does what Stephen did in the first half. He gets a goal. A great score by Shane. Shane Bennett has been playing huge work in the middle of the field in that middle of the third. But there he was right in the corner. Stephen brought it into the corner, swung it across, and there was the lovely tap in. He was brave too because the goalie was advanced. Oh, a high tackle there. A high tackle there on Darragh Lyons there. And I felt that one up here, and I'm sure the referee, if he saw that as we saw it,
yeah, and there was intent in that.
At least a yellow card. Yeah. Jack Grealish there came in very, very hard.
You know, it was more than hard tackling.
It was dangerous, actually.
Yeah, there was intent. You know, he came at him, he wanted to do him, and he did him. And you know, I hope Darragh Lyons okay. I don't think he's as bad maybe as hopefully it looks, but he's not pulling the yellow. He got away lightly. You know, maybe it might have been harsh, but he got away lightly. He got away lightly with red because there was intent in that, Kieran.
Yellow
card.
Yeah, he was lucky there, as I say, came in very hard, and I must say Darragh Lyons has been playing brilliantly all day, and really pound for pound he's been outstanding, as all the players have been. But I think this guy's special effort there, a few of the lads being warmed up below. So into the notebooker goes a yellow for Grealish, the number 21. Down on the line there, Benji Whelan there, the physical trainer there, as we mentioned earlier. Philly Flynn, part of the background team. Kieran O'Gorman has the swig of the water. He might say he'll be drinking something stronger tonight.
Well, Kieran, listen, you know, when things weren't going right, and that's a sign of absolute class players, the two Bennetts, when things aren't going right, and Galway had us under the cosh. They were the better team so far in the second half, but players that can do special things like that on big days, that's a sign of real class players, and the two Bennetts have that in abundance.
Dr. Brendan McCann does the needful there, and great to see Paul Flynn there. He's out looking sharp as well there, but Brendan McCann has been a great part of this backroom team right throughout. He was involved with the seniors a few years ago. Of course, we mentioned earlier about Paul Flynn, his involvement. So important to have a man of that skill, of that experience for the big day. Gleeson with the free outside the 45. The stopwatch says there's 9 minutes left. We've had a few stops. Oh, a flick there by Bennett. Came off the upright. Take your eye off this game and you'll miss a bit of class. Bennett flicked on that high ball off the upright, and the woodwork saves the Galway. Ball into the corner. Good chance for Curran. That's just beautiful.
He's cast great ball from Mark O'Brien, and difficult angle for Patrick Horn, and makes it look so easy.
But Mark O'Brien, I must say, Mark O'Brien and Colm Roche they've been outstanding throughout the campaign.
Yeah, and Michéal, Harney, you know, three of the probably players who might be the kind of unsung players, if you like, of this team, but they've all been outstanding today.
So the stopwatch says 52 minutes, 24 to plucked out of here by Harney, as he did from the flag fall here. Brilliant play by the half-back. The Carlow team, and not quite sure where he's heading education-wise, but he's heading for an All-Ireland medal this evening as the ball comes to Seán Cooney. Seán Cooney puts Galway on the attack. Down into the corner it goes. Eanna Burke turns on the sixpence, but he also turned the marker, who was Conor Gleeson. Wins the ball back from the sideline, has a shot. Oh, that's a great score.
Great score, yeah.
Great score again. I must say Gleeson did very well, but he turned him so well and over the bar, literally standing on the sideline. Great score for Galway. 13 points for the men in maroon and white, but it's Waterford who are 4-12.
Yeah, Galway, I think we got 7 points in this.
Third point for Ian, actually.
Yeah, 7 points in the second half, all from play. Almost 6 from play, and they've all been scores of absolute top quality.
4-12, 13 points, 52 minutes gone here as O'Brien wins it. He's going for a long one from the sideline. Oh, it's plucked under the bar. Brilliantly caught by Tuohy there. Great shot by Mark O'Brien. The Ferrybank man, I'm sure Seán will be delighted with his performance today, wearing the green and white helmet as Harney picks it as he has been all doing. Great play by Harney, gives it to Mark O'Brien on the middle of the field. Old stand side, gives it to Mikey. Mikey might go on one of his runs. Off he goes. Knits a heavy shoulder there. Of course, Liam Power and Mossy Mac were part of the 74 team. Mikey is part of the 2016 team. They'll speak about them in a few years to come, I can tell you. Line ball, well done Mikey Kearney, you've done brilliantly all day. Great bit of pace, drew the free, and a chance for us and Gleeson.
Yeah, and you know what he's going to try here, like he's less than 45 metres out. Perfect angle for us.
Sorry, that was the free, he's actually out over the line. It's a line ball.
So we know what he's going to go for. He's going to go for it.
Yeah. Paul Flynn there wearing the yellow bib. Mayor Foran, it says, class player. That's what I think of when I think of his name. Line ball, 20 metres out for the Galway goal. Gleeson hits it in, well picked up inside by the Galway defence. Coming out with it, Cronin. What's he doing? Leaves it for Loftus. Bit of overplay inside. He gives it to Conor Jennings. Remember the green helmet, he's thrown his weight around today. And in the end, Seán Cooney leaves it, and I'm not quite sure who they'll give it to in the end. I think out comes the goalie. 54 minutes. 4-12, 13 points in an All-Ireland final.
No way back for Galway at this stage, Kieran. In fairness to them, they've come out and they fought manfully in the second half, but look, there's no way back. There's 6 minutes left or something along those lines. We're 11 points up.
Sean Clear tells them bring it back a metre. Now the Galway crowd weren't happy with that, but rules are rules, I suppose, and back goes the ball, and it's a free for the Galway men. This time it's about 35 metres out. The score 24-13, a 4-12 to 13 points. You're listening to our Bus Air and Big Mat live here on WLR. Wherever you're listening, hope you're enjoying it, particularly if you're a Waterford man, waiting 24 years for our second under-21 title. Waterford win possession. Good play by Hahessy. He's had a great second half. Gets the ball to the middle of the field to Patrick. Has it gone over? Oh yes, it has. 1-8 to the Dungarvan man. I'm sure his uncle and godfather looking down, who died tragically in a cycling accident earlier this year, will be proud of that.
He's a class act, Patrick Curran. You know, he's one of those go-to players. William has, he had it, you know, could have struck himself, but no, when Patrick Curran is loose, you give the ball to Patrick Curran because you know what he's going to do. And he's a class act, and he's been given a roam now. He's out roaming around the field. I think he's picked us now centre forward or selected a centre forward, but he's out just roaming around. He'll pick up ball and he'll do damage.
74 with Tony Mansfield, John Fraher, Patsy Stone, great Martin Hogan, backroom team. 92, Tony Mansfield, the late great Tony Mansfield. We think of Tony today. Peter Power and Joey Carton. But 20, Jim Green was involved with the 94 team, of course, with Jack Lavin, Eddie Cunningham. But it's the 2016 team under Seán Power, the man who brought an All-Ireland minor to us a few short years ago. Looks like bringing the senior title to us. A few more subs being warmed down under us. Pat Flynn, the county secretary. It's been a busy time for our Rooney, but he's doing very well. We think today of the late great Seamus Grant, Pat Fanning, some of the great officers, Tony Morrissey, people who went before to keep the flame burning. As on comes Adam Farrell, joint captain of course, has come on in all the games, and he gets a great response. Off comes the big man Tom Devine. What a response to the delegate. When the hard work needed to be done, Tom did it. Hugely popular with all the fans.
Hugely popular, and rightly so, because you get what you see with Tom Devine. He throws everything into every game, and players love that, or fans love that.
Until he goes out and gives him a hug. Kieran O'Gorman taps him on the head. Noel Brown goes out with the camera. He wants to get some valuable shots. We'll follow the play. The ball into Bennett, and a tight swing. Where did he take the shot?
My God!
Would you believe it's in the back of the net? Long ball in, an angle that you dare and try and shot. Paul Finn wouldn't even try it in his head. Bennett tried it. Bennett gets it. That has signed, sealed and delivered. Game, set, match, Fergal.
Kieran, that is incredible stuff. I mean, we've seen some of the best goals. I mean, all five.
The umpire wasn't sure.
No, all five of these goals, Kieran, could be contenders for goal of the season.
High ball in. I was looking at the substitutes being warmed up to come on. High ball in. Bennett catches turn. No angle.
It came from a sideline ball and only went 80 yards from Gleeson. It was near his own 45. It landed on the edge of the square. As Colm, he said at half time, they're better than 65. This is absolute class stuff.
There's a Ballygunner man coming on, so Fergal, you were involved in Flinner in 92. Off comes Darragh Lyons. He's done his part. Billy O'Keefe is about ready to come on very, very shortly. We'll follow the play. Away come Waterford. What can they do with it? Good play again by Hahessy. He's had a great game. Gives it to Mark O'Brien. Ball gone inside. Mikey Kearney was inside the defence. There wasn't a push. Yes, as the referee. 57 minutes gone. 5-13, 30 points. We've seen some goals today, Ferg.
Yeah, absolute class goals. But Kieran, there was a time in the game, you know, you don't often get to enjoy big days this, but now is the time the players can actually go and enjoy it. The game is in the bag. There's only 3 or 4 minutes left, a couple of minutes of injury time, and they can go and they can actually just enjoy this game and enjoy the last few minutes. And they deserve it. They've been an absolute class team. I mean, how many goals is this? This is 15 goals in 4 games. I think. Absolute class.
Galway making the substitution down under us there. We'll follow the play. 58 minutes gone here for these Waterford lads. Ball goes. Brian Molloy, he takes his shot. These lads were inspired by the Tony Brown, the Ken McGrath, the Paul Flynn, who's down under his own, Kelly, Dan Shanahan, Ken McGrath, and these guys back in 02 and 04 when they were only making their communion. They saw Waterford win Munster titles. Now they've won their second All-Ireland title. Ball goes to Conor Whelan, the senior star, well blocked down inside. It just shows you these lads don't give up. Roche was tracking back there, as he has all day, and in the end pushes Whelan, pushes it wide. Brian Molloy coming out, the big centre forward, celebrated his birthday Friday, put the celebrations on hold. I think he'll put him on for a little bit longer here, as on comes the substitute. Billy O'Keefe, we mentioned about Billy earlier, he gets his chance, so big chance for the Ballygunner man.
Yeah, brother of Sock O'Keefe, and a guy who really prepares himself well and gives 100%, so I'm delighted for Billy to see him go on.
So Ballygunner man on, starting out the game, hard to believe they've just one man from the city clubs, and that was Austin Gleeson.
That's unfortunate. I think it's Michéal Harney
is coming off. Gee,
yeah, but he looks he's badly injured, so that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate. What a game he's had. A contender for man of the match. He's called ashore, carried ashore. Very, very unfortunate to see that. Benji Whelan is there, and Shane and Anthony Coleman, part of the backroom team, and let's hope it's not as serious as it looks, as 2 more subs are being warmed up. Barry Whelan is being warmed up from the Tramore club. Wouldn't be great to see a man from Tramore. As the ball there from the sideline.
Shane Bennett, what a point.
Shane Bennett from the sideline sends it over the bar. A lot of activity on the sideline. We're watching the sideline as well as the players. 2 men are being warmed up.
Trying to get as many players on as they possibly can.
Peter Hogan, what a goal he got that day below. He broke a bone in his hand. He's determined to come on, and also great to see a man from the Tramore club, Barry Whelan. We haven't seen that in the hurling team since the great, I was going to say late, but the great John O'Brien there. If you want to know how good John was, you just better talk to the man himself down in the 90th hole in Tramore. He was one of the greats of Tramore. Now they have a man, Barry Whelan, who's going to take a medley. Pucked out the air by Austin Gleeson. Oh, that's just brilliant by the Mount Sign man here, keeping up the tradition of the great Philly Grimes, of John Keane, of Pat McGrath, of Frankie Walsh, Jim Green, you name it. Mount Sign to produce some good ones. Gleeson is up there with the best of them as the substitutes come on. Peter Hogan coming on, wearing 24 from the Ballygunner club. Michéal Harney there is just exhausted completely. Kieran comes along and gives him a good hug, and that's what he deserves. Off comes Hahessy. What a game he's had. Might be in gourmet food during the week, but he did very well today. Whatever food he's on is working. Not sure who'll milk the cows tonight, but it won't be him.
Shane Bennett's getting
a great reception as well. What a day for the Bennett family. On the borders of Cork, thank God they're at the right side of the border. Pat, a proud dad, he's my man. You'll meet her in the golf club in Lismore. She'll be able to tell you about these 2 lads. Ball at the other end there, a bit of a save there. We're watching all the activity on the sideline. The stopwatch says it's all over. Now it's up to the referee. Waterford are looking to try and pull an All-Ireland title. They have it in their bag. It's just a matter of closing the bag. As Molloy shoots, Whelan shoots, and it's gone wide there. They've had their shots. They're gone left and wide. The referee in the middle of the field, Seán Clear, has the whistle in his mouth. Is he going to blow it? Jordan Henley.
They showed 4 minutes just a minute ago, so we have 2 minutes left to play, but it's a real celebratory 2 minutes now for the Waterford team.
Ken Begley is down the busman. He's driven the players left, right and centre. Sean Byrne has the camera out. So too is Noel Brown. but we'll follow the play in the middle of the field. The scoreboard 5-13 to 14 points. Conor Gleeson into Mark O'Brien from the middle of the field. It's going long. Where it goes doesn't really matter at this stage. It's gone right and wide. At this stage it doesn't matter. The All-Ireland trophy is coming back to Waterford. Hook out down now right. The stopwatch says 62 minutes. The scoreboard says 5-13 to 14 points. Way over on the far side of the field. Waterford win possession. Ball into Patrick Curran going forward. Tries to offload the ball. Uploads the ball. Good play by him. Back to Billy O'Keefe, but in the end the ball goes right and wide. Referee looking at his watch. All the young kids on the ground, they'll remember today, young and old, the blue and white, and you'll have a job, Fergal, keeping these guys off the field. Seán Power looks on. He's seen it all in 2013. He'll even see it now in 2016. Referee holding up his hand in the middle of the field there, waiting for the ball to be pucked out again. Huge crowd gathering, and the stewards, I feel sorry from the young kids. Isn't it great to see so many young kids?
Absolutely, and these are the days, Kieran, they're going to inspire another generation of Waterford hurlers for the years ahead, and great to see all the kids out on the sideline. They're going to invade, and the players are going to have a tough time as soon as this final whistle is blown.
DJ Foran did the club proud today. John Galvin did it in 74. And beside, Michéal Flynn was the fullback in 74. As the ball goes over the bar from Patrick Curran. Conor Prunty has done it today. Referee has the whistle out. The crowd are waiting to come in. Waterford, Waterford is the chant. Waterford have won 2 Senior All-Ireland 48 and 59. 3 minor 29, 48 and 13. 1 under 21. In 1992, we're going to add a second one very, very shortly. A 7th All-Ireland for Waterford hurlers here in Semple Stadium, Thurles. The date September 2016. And Seán Power's men are writing themselves into the history books. Minor champions 3 years ago. Now they're going to take the under-21 trophy, and indeed, more importantly, become the first team ever to win the new James Nolan Cup here, celebrating the 1916 Rising. The Rising has started in Waterford. Let the celebrations begin. Referee blows his whistle. It's all over. It's all over. And Waterford are under-21 champions. The 24-year wait is over. It's the 7th All-Ireland title. The stewards are trying to hold in the support. They'll have a job to do it. Fergal, what an achievement.
What an achievement. What a scene here, Kieran. You know, we're seeing young and old Waterford supporters just invading the pitch. It's absolutely fantastic to see. It stays like this, you know, Waterford hurling people live for, and I'm so delighted because they're a fantastic team.
Tomas McCarthy's down on the sideline. Tomas.
Yeah, Kieran. Kieran has just been joined by Seán Power. Just a second, Kieran, just give me a second.
Great excitement down here. Everyone just enjoying themselves here. Yes, down you go.
Kieran, I'm joined here by Waterford manager Seán Power. Seán, All-Ireland champions for the second time in Waterford's history. That's a great feeling.
That's fantastic, Tomas. Yeah, look, we worked very hard for it. It's been a long year, and it's brilliant that the lads could do what they needed to do and bring that cup back to Waterford. A brand new cup, actually, a brand new Under-21 cup.
And Seán, you were 1-9 favourites beforehand. How did you insulate the camp from that sort of complacency that might seep in?
I know, look, these guys are not about that. They just do things differently, and they were focused on their job, and they did what they needed to do, and the scoreboard showed that.
What about the work rate that you showed right from the very start? It was very impressive, Seán.
Well, the first half, that sense of intensity is what we wanted, and we got that. But look, I'm overjoyed, Tomas. The boys, they really deserve that, and when you work hard, you get your deserve.
And you did a bit of style as well, Seán. 5 goals, you must be very happy with that.
Now look, this team is all about scoring goals as well, and it's great that we could do that.
Congratulations, Seán. Enjoy this victory.
Thanks very much, Tomas.
Back to you, Kieran.
Yeah, delighted. Seán Power there. He deserves great credit. He had a very talented bunch, but yet he had to deliver. And my God, did he, Fergal?
Yeah, and he's taken them since they're young hurlers and young kids, really. And he's brought them through minor, winning All-Ireland, and brought them through under 21. He's the first manager ever to do that, and he deserves great credit. And the way they play, Kieran, it's just a joy to watch. You've got so much talent, but he allows them to go out and express themselves. And some of the hurling, the goals today, Kieran, I think summed it up for me. They were just goals that you wouldn't see, I think, any other a team scoring. Some of the goals, the 5 goals, all 5, Kieran, could be contenders for goal of the year. It was a stunning performance, and just a great day, just a great day for Waterford hurling.
Curtin Hamish Inulon of Runawanish are the captain on Shohatá Tablum, Adam Farrell, August Patrick Curtin.
Oh, sundown on Curran short clock. Now Salford, Port Larga. It's a great honour on behalf of myself and Adam to accept this cup on behalf of a brilliant group of lads. It's a wonderful Waterford team and players. I'd like to thank the players for all their effort. There's characters right through our panel, but they put in the effort and we've reaped the rewards today. I'd like to thank all our families for all the support they've given us down through the years. Our clubs who have worked hard for us down through the years also. I'd like to thank our management team, selectors, Cogs, Kelly, Owen Kelly, Paul Flynn. I'd like to thank, and the man himself, Seán Power. In the backroom team, I'd like to thank Benji, Philly Flynn, Nick Keaton, the secretary, Flan, Colin, Noel and Brendan, 2 doctors, Shane Anthony, Pal Hurleys, and Donny Rua and Pat Bennett on the video analysis. As well as that, I'd like to thank the senior management team, Derek McGrath, Dan and Flinton, who have done great work with us through the year, and hopefully there's more to come.
Lads, I'd just like to thank the sponsors, Azuri, Tree and Club Dacia. We wouldn't got to where we were all year with all the gear and all that if it wasn't for you, lads. And to the county board, lads, you've been unbelievable all year. Whatever we needed, we got. Thanks very much. And to the supporters, lads, it's unbelievable turnout. Just standing up here looking out at so many Waterford fans coming up here to support us, lads. You've been brilliant throughout the year. Well done. And the Galway lads, you scored and reflect the match, lads. You put in great effort, and no doubt you'll be back next year. 3 cheers for Galway. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. No doubt we'll see you back in Waterford and Dungarvan over the next 2 nights, lads. Up there!
So Tristimi le Adam Farrell, Patrick Curran a bhí mar leach na himmarthe le cúil agus na Gleeson agus le Foran banistíochta agus Foran na máníochta na néise curtha ile éireann sa ghrád féh bliain is fethe don Darragh uair riamh. 90 agus 2000 is a sé déag. So beag ceiliúr mór fadas na déise am cinnte an 8 agus an mórach agus an tachtan. Agus seo goibh reintas na scóranna. 3 second is dahad a bhí annar for TG4 and an chéad cúil de Port Larga Patrick Curran and son le nachúil agus an son an chéad ceann de feire a for Stephen Bennett crutha Curran isteach a Bennett agus isteach sa líontán leis sin díreach ribh le ham agus go denta go háling a chun. Na tháinig gaiileh arás in san dríú Caharú mar a luigh Seán Power agus húnadúir an bearnach ní go leor mar ag an deran son sin crutha ag Stephen sortas an angach ag Shane cool denta ag na Bennett agus ceann eile ag mainte Bennett ribadera cool ó Ilin dochreide ag Stephen Bennett rud i cinnte gur bhíonn scór déarnach ná 5 ag Port Larga 9 ag Gaillimh agus Craibh na Héireann buaite ag na déise. Alright, agus is sé seamas de faoite a dúirt gur bé Patrick Curran leach na himmarthe déantaigh Diarmid agus John agus Cathal leis. So tá gansaí aráha candé ag amachtamach ortha ag board gáis energy quick seamas. Okay, so haintear Port Larga máthar fort na himmarthe agus ní minic a darlíonn se John go bhfuil Port Larga ceiliúr a Craibh na Héireann na bhuachad 3-3 cad it a léibhre an méid dhéanana dúir inniu.
Sin beidir lás ó hasach an achtas ar fad. Agus inniu is tócha like lúmar ag leham an sin gribh an cléthe hart. Fair play an Gaillimh, dan siad i gimmert, bhí teachtain íarcha ach is tócha óntasach bhí an na déise chun an cléthe seo bhóchant agus an dáchúil dearnach an sin léirigh sé an chumas agus comhailíonn agus an sciletá buint leis an iarn seo. Like chuidir gachar a dimriad rimrína go tón puil go lua agus fair play dóibh bua tiltte anna iran ar fad.
Agus an coola scoráildir le canis na múna ceanna chroigh Stephen Bennett a gcóir Peter Hogan bhí annach chuid cainte agus beg faoi sin ach an dá chúl déirnach sin an ceann go háirithe fuair Stephen Bennett ag Darragh in chortha leis is dólam.
Ní léon dá faoi sin bhí mar a cainte sin faoi an dá chúl déirnach le an céad ceann a fuair Seán Bennett an sin an pasón a drothar fiochan an líróide teacht síos an teacht fioch chunas mar a échan Seán Bennett suas nó Stephen Bennett suas agus an líróid sin a rás ar fad agus an spás a rinne Seán an sin chun an líróid áil a rás ar fad an lábhain. Tá spáin sé an eilín atá ins na leid seo agus tá sé effective go mion minic in san achtas go dtí seo. An Darragh ceann sin hálaigh sé cad é an ilinn sin an líróid fáite ag Stephen Bennett agus bhí ilinn géir go leor an cad é mar críocha. Bhí sé sin le taspáint ar fud an achtas go leor.
Agus ní amháin na scóranna a fuaidir Diarmid ach na scóranna a stoppad ar gaiileh a fáil, like níor géadpur glóric a cúil agus be gahaine caiint fan na cúla scóráladar ach an téann cosanta 3-3 chun na sianadar.
Be go daon agus ní léana úna faoi ach ar an tuisgur sé dríocht do buintle bhíom na cachail i le chóil ach nuair féachmuid ar na chólaí ag leabhar bhí mar fad leabhar faoi Conor ar Austin Gleeson rih an cluiche ach é sin ráite tagann sé amach ní raibh ar a bheith comá is a míon faoi go háir faoi féhéin ach ag teag mar ceann sin tá bhíad agrathe éon ó a bhris an líráid sé seachas beidir an cé deithnoméid sa darna le ach nuair fiochan dweir na galabhigh i dul i dró an chóil fiach a ríis tá agrathe caithfar cúigar martíblarthú agus a ríis churann Conor Gleeson, Darragh Lyons éon ceann ar churbeh chuirtar cumán, lámh, cos nó éonró mar sin isteach.
Well, tá lecht na himmerhab agus captain, co-captain for Darragh, Patrick Curran, Tagachan Larting. Patrick, we've heard your speech, but you might as well add to it. How good is this moment?
Unbelievable. You know, you train for this all your life and hoping to win All-Ireland. It's absolutely brilliant feeling. Unbeatable.
And of course, you're part of the minor team that won the title 3 years ago. Does this top it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it shows we've kind of pushed on a bit and moved on. And yeah, it's been great. And they're a great bunch of lads and a great management team behind us. And it was great support here today. It was great, just great to see. It's a great feeling, you know.
Now, of course, a lot of you have already made the mark at senior level, but now if we follow the chart and we look at 2013, a minor title, 2016, an under-21, what about 2019 or 20 or maybe next year for the seniors? Who knows?
Yeah, I suppose it doesn't always work like that, though, and you know, like we'll have to put the effort in for years to come, and you know, that's the aim, but like we're a bit off it at the moment. We'll have to put in a lot of effort to get there, but there's no saying we can't, but if we put the head down and do it, maybe we can, you know.
Alright, cohort agus le Patrick is tú lecht na himmerha agus tá Lías Spillán Isha hochtan seo le gradam lecht na himmerha a bhronna agus Harceann an Burke Energy Rewards Club. Alright, agus is tólam go bhfuil Austin Gleeson take chun focail a bheith aige linn comá. Austin, congratulations. I don't know if you saw, but we cut up a shot of you up just as the cup was going up in the air, the smile all over your face. This means something special, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, look, absolutely. Like it was 3 years ago. It was 2 days ago, 3 years ago that we won the minor, I suppose, up against the same opposition, and I suppose a lot of kind of people have been questioning that. We got beat twice in Munster and that and stuff, and questioning our ability as a team, I suppose. And look, we just proved this year that we have the calibre of players to go on and do what we just done, I suppose. And look, it's just an absolutely unbelievable feeling, and just looking out and that crowd on the field is just blue and white everywhere. It's just hard to explain how good it feels like.
And this is with your friends that you've won this as well. This team is together since Tony Forrester at under 14, so it makes it extra special, I'd imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said in the dressing before the game, that it could be the last time that we ever play with each other, I suppose, with some fellas. And look, it kind of really hit in them when the lads were saying that like, we might never get to play again. Like, God only knows what's around the corner. So look, we just gave our all there, and thankfully we won the game. So.
And most of you out of under 21 now and into senior rank. So what does this mean in terms of pushing on things for Waterford hurling overall?
Oh, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Like it's going to give the whole county a boost again. Like after two kind of humdinger games against Kearney and being so close, I suppose, and then to go out and defeat Antrim and defeat Galway again now, like we done. So look, it's just it's after giving all of us, it's after giving everyone in the county a boost. So look, we're going to enjoy the next few days, like and just go again.
Okay, fantastic season of hurling, Austin Cohort.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Alright, so tres límid mar sin le Austin agus lena Aaron bhí sé hain beidir beáí níos ciúin na mar a bhíonnta go ná ach fós inspiráideach an san sa lína lechúil acu tróna inniu. Ok, Kieran agus Gaileh an taction an chéad deir seachtainna eile mar sin agus tá sé sin na fógraí atá going a tacht as seo sin Rossi listú a bheith atá snúte luan agus chomáile sin gan big cuasaí rugby orthe Guinness gan out an Pro 12 a tacht trééis na fógraí nuacht agus an son cuasaí rugby, okay? So sin éile mar sin is mar deire leis a gréile áthe seo mar sin buchas leis na látan so agus libse tá trééis a bheithe fara trééis líimiid leis an dá ar an na bhuiigan sa tróna an bhí a bhuaig réibh na hhéireann bí agus Port Láirige don Darragh uair riamh a sé chortha eile éireann ina máint, fé bhíon is fearr.